Kyla, in 2019, 15-year-old Ashley Dorsey was struck by a car while skateboarding on Park Avenue in Monroe. Her killer, Daniel Ross, was sentenced today, 5 years after the incident. Judge Scott Lehigh saw fit that Ross be sentenced to 4 years of in-home incarceration while living at a medical facility. Lehigh said, quote, "We're not here for the killing, we're here for what happened after." We'll have a quote from the mother later on tonight who says she was robbed of a trial. In Monroe, for your Arkansas News Source, I'm Maya Holloway. All right, you guys, we are on the back porch now with all of these open field views, and hey, y'all caught me sunbathing right here. It was a rainy day, but I'm enjoying the sun being out now. All right, well, I was there for the duck drop last year, and it was a lot of fun just to watch. I didn't get to adopt a duck, but it was a lot of fun. Can you kind of tell us about the live ducks? I've been talking about them all morning that you get to bet on. That's so funny to me. Can you just kind of talk a little bit about
It really is.
All right, well, from experience, I wouldn't bet on Jace. They're all named after the Duck Dynasty brothers. He was not winning last year, but thank you so much for being here with us,
Sure,
Stacy.
thank you.
I've got some trivia for you today.
What is it?
Easter Sunday. What is the most purchased Easter candy? There's
It's not
three
pink
options
anymore.
right there. We got jelly beans, peach, or chocolate.
I'm going with chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah, I'm going with chocolate.
That is correct.
Okay.
It is chocolate. So I would have guessed peach, but anyway.
No,
Happy
I saw an article that said it was less people are buying peeps nowadays.
All right, so he cheated. All right, well, happy Easter, you guys. We'll see you back here at 10. We bring you a story of triumph from inside the home of a recent Richwood High School graduate. Let's meet Denham Boyd. You have a young daughter that plays softball. How does that make this day even more special for you? Well, thank you so much, and welcome to Monroe.
Thank you.
All right, reporting at ULM for ULM Softball, I'm Maya Holloway. That's right, Kyla. Last year, we as a state experienced a big crawfish shortage because of the extreme heat, saltwater intrusion, and the hard winter freeze. Experts expected the drought to last several seasons, but these little guys had other plans in mind. Into the last-minute decorating a week before the parade rolls out.
Well, we're just making last-minute repairs as the people get on the floats. They're finding like this board was loose, so we're putting it back together. Everybody's putting all their beads together and getting them unboxed and in their bags.
We spoke with one float decorator who had one word to describe the last-minute process.
Chaos. Chaos. Pure chaos.
But amidst the chaos, Jeff says it's all worth it in the end.
Mostly just adding more lights because there's never enough lights. You look at it, you back up and go, wait a minute, there's another spot. We got to put some more lights on it. So it's just, it's crazy. It's just a never-ending struggle, but it's a lot of fun. Like I said, it's all worth it.
The king and the man of the hour spoke some more on how things are going 1 week before the crew of Janice rolls out.
People here today, and the enthusiasm is great. Everybody's smiling, laughing. As you can hear, music's going on everywhere you look.
Well, looks like the king was right on the nose with the enthusiasm.
Everybody come out to the Crew of Janice Mardi Gras Parade next Saturday. Let's roll!
The Crew of Janice Parade rolls out on February 15th at 6 p.m. So go ahead and come out, grab some really cool beads, some really cool cups, and as always, let the good times roll. From the Crew of Janice Float Den, for your Arkansas News Source, I'm Maya Holloway. What was intended to be a fun night out to celebrate Jacob Hudson's 24th birthday quickly turned into a fight for his life when he was brutally attacked by a large group of men, leaving him in critical condition.
At 3 a.m., me and my boyfriend get a call that woke us up that Jacob had been taken to the ER because he was beaten by a group of 8 to 10 men.
Hudson was escorting a female to her car in the parking lot of Ponchatoula's in Ruston when a group of 8 to 10 men brutally beat him, leaving Hudson with a broken jaw. His best friend, Jada Nairn, now advocating for him by being his voice in his time of need.
He was conscious the whole time. He was able to talk right after surgery because the swelling wasn't bad yet. I mean, it wasn't well, it was through his teeth, but he told us that he was hit once and he tried to cover his face, and then he got hit twice, and that's when he started trying to call out for our friends when he realized he was starting to choke on his blood and couldn't get anything out.
The event that took place in the early morning hours of April 5th could leave Hudson with permanent damage.
They did say that he is permanently going to be numb all up here. He won't be able to ever feel this again, and he could possibly not feel the side either because it was like a piece like that that had broken.
A GoFundMe has been created by Naren to support Hudson while he is unable to work during his recovery. She thanks the community for their generosity during this grueling time.
And I do want to thank the community for all they've done for him, and the Ruston ER, Pafford EMS, and Willis Knighton for giving him the care they have. And I do believe there were some strangers that were in the parking lot that night that also helped Jacob up and helped him into the car, and I want to thank them as well. You know who you are if you're seeing this. Like, I really appreciate you helping out my friend.
If you have any idea of the whereabouts of any suspects, you are encouraged to contact the Ruston Police Department. Reporting live from the studio for your ArkLaMiss News Source, I'm Maya Holloway. Kyla?
I love Eshandre Turner, and I miss his hugs. He was so good with hugging, and it was just, I miss him. He's missed, very much so.
According to officers, Leon Turner was working under the hood of his car in Gina, Louisiana, when out of nowhere, several gunmen appeared and opened fire in what officials described as an ambush-style shooting, resulting in the death of Turner. 4 years after the fatal shooting, Turner's family is in Gina, honoring their family member just blocks away from where the fatal shooting took place. His family still looking for answers on what would have been his 49th birthday.
It's hurtful for Sean to come from this community. You know, he was a loving person. He cared about people, and how his life was taken is unfair, and I'm very unpleased with the outcome of not knowing.
Turner's friends and family are still holding on to the hope that the gunmen will be identified.
I got hope that they will be caught. Justice will be served.
His daughter, Jada, is desperate for answers.
I wish they would come forward, because you would want someone to do the same thing for you. Like, you wouldn't want nobody to hide, but, you know.
A $5,000 cash reward is still available to anyone that can help close the 4-year-old case. Reporting in Gina, Louisiana for your ArkLaMiss News Source, I'm Maya Holloway.